Hello gems, my name is Bushnell. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stay long enough to subscribe. I talk about femininity, personal development, and mindset. If you're already part of the tribe, darling, welcome back. The last section of the book, The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, is titled Choosing the Love You Deserve, and it's 3 chapters that focus on relationships. And I'm going to be sharing some of the things that I learned, starting off with dating as a process of elimination. She writes, when you have high standards for yourself and the kind of relationship you want, dating becomes a process of elimination. So you're meeting all these different men and you're getting to see that's wrong English. Who deserves to have your time and energy? It's not a pick me season. You trying to fit into this person's life, into this person's schedule. You understand that you have the power. The second thing is mixed signals. Here she writes, message that you aren't a priority but a convenience. It's interesting how she also points out at some part of the book is it's always these people who are not clear. It's always these people who clearly also don't like you are the ones you feel confused about. You're trying to find a silver lining in these clouds. So you tell yourself things, right? And your expectations don't meet reality. The potential you think they have does not match what they're giving you. And that's where the mixed signals come in. But there's no such thing as that. They're very clear. And this honestly is clear with even friendships and other kinds of relationships. You are a convenience and not a priority. Okay? The third thing is real conversations. Okay? We need to start having real conversations and not walking on eggshells. Wow. If you can hear birds, I don't know what's happening today. I am recording at a different place and all animals are out in the loose. But anyway, a real conversation only destroys something fake. And that's a good thing. When the people who can't have real conversations, you have to walk on eggshells with, they have to keep you guessing. Such people gotta go, and they will go if that conversation is hard. And that's okay. You have to be able to love yourself and know what you want for yourself, so much so that you have those real conversations. And she wrote something here that I'm going to read. She wrote, never hint about something as important as a commitment. Being able to have an honest conversation is the foundation of a loving and healthy relationship. The next thing is wrong focus. Ooh, and I love this one. So the mistake people make is focusing on the other person rather than focusing on the value of their time and what they want in life. And she gave a really good example, which I am also going to read, of how Matthew Hussey's wife, but before that she wasn't his wife, just put him in his place, basically, because he wasn't really serious about the whole situation, and she just went to him and talked to him honestly, and I have to read it. So she said, I've really loved spending time with you, and I know myself, and I'm really looking for a commitment. I wanted to talk to you because I want to see if we both have the same vision for where this is going. I value my time and energy, and I don't want to put time and energy into spending time with someone if it's not going to the next level. And I've reached that point with you. It's been really fun. I love spending time with you, but I only have to invest more time and energy if you're going to go to the next level. And if you don't see the same thing, this has been great. But I just know myself, and I need to choose to invest the time that I have with people who want the same things I want. Honestly, steal from that. And if you're in that place where you've been dating someone, you like someone, and you think it's time to take it to the next level, that's a conversation to be had. Where are my words today? Oh my goodness. The fifth thing is know what your dreams are. So if you know what your dreams are in life, you deserve and need a relationship that supports you in achieving them. And this is one thing that is biblically foundational, right? Can two walk together unless they agree, right? And this is very important. It's very hard to have friendships and relationships, and even in a family setup, with people who don't have the same values as you, like being Christian or caring for. I can imagine how hard it is for people who probably stopped being friends because one supports Israel and the other supports Palestine. I can't imagine how tough that would be in such a house. But the thing is, you probably want to make it big. You want to invest in your finances and issues like that. Those are issues that causes divorces if you look at statistics. So if you don't agree with someone in terms of long-term vision and all those things, it's time to stop forcing it. The next thing is maximizing time. So listen, time doesn't heal all wounds. Jesus is the healer. But what you do with your time does. So it's been probably a year and you feel, I'm still thinking about this person. First of all, we rebuke that soul time. But also, what have you been doing within that 1 year? Have you been working on yourself? Have you been listening to content that is beneficial and building you up and building your spirit and building who you are? You know, they always say after a breakup, women level up. They get those 3 degrees, they get that big job. Honey, they even buy a jet. But that's not the point. It's not that time heals wounds. It's what you do within that time. Okay, things haven't worked out with that person that you wanted. What you gonna do right now? Where are you going to direct your focus on, right? And that's how it works, right? And Jesus will heal you through that, right? And then, time is running out, but I really want to say this other thing is how you treat yourself is important. So the foundation of an incredible relationship lies in how you treat yourself. You take care of yourself, you have standards for yourself, you have boundaries for yourself. Jesus is number one priority in your life. You take care of your body. Trust me, darling, how you show up in relationship is going to be different. I honestly believe that if you're somebody who works out, you'll naturally attract someone who also cares for their body, right? If you're somebody who cares about your finances, you'll also most likely attract someone who cares for their finances and they want to build more. If you take care of yourself, you'll attract somebody who wants to take care of you. And finally, I have to mention this is you have the power. Other people don't hold the power in your relationship. You do. So if you want a part 2 where I go deeper in any of this, let me know.